Welcome back to the Monster Picker channel. You know, yesterday was Halloween and my best friend the Iceman is visiting me from out of town, and we were talking. I said, did you ever see that movie? What did you think of the movie Halloween? The original one from 1978. And much to my surprise, he never saw it before. Can you believe he never saw Halloween? And it just so happened that it turned out last night in the movie theater, Halloween was playing on the big screen. So we went and we saw Halloween. We watched, what, like the first 45 minutes of the film?
Yeah.
And then we walked out because Godzilla -1 was playing too, so we wanted to see that one too. And we're gonna finish Halloween tonight, but surrounded by, you know, the beautiful pool being outside and everything, I thought we would talk about Halloween. And 15 years ago, Michael Myers brutally massacred his sister. Now, after escaping from a mental hospital, he's back to relive his grisly crime again and again and again. Ooh, I have this on Blu-ray. You know, I must have 10 different copies of this movie. DVD, I have it on VHS. Your initial impression of Halloween, the original 1978 Halloween. What do you think so far?
So far, I thought it was building up to be a really good ending.
Yeah, I mean, we're about halfway through. I think there have been maybe 2 kills and three kills?
Yeah.
PJ Souls, I'm sure many of you know who she is. She hasn't died yet, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen. It's, you know, a great film. You guys know this is a classic, and I doubt anybody's actually clicking on this video right now to find out about this movie. Everybody in the world knows about Halloween. All right, so as we promised, we're back. We finished watching Halloween. I actually have the complete collection on Blu-ray, so we watched this one, and I do have this one, but like I said, this is the first time the Iceman had ever seen Halloween. And so, what were some of the things you liked about the movie? I think we talked about that earlier, but now that we watched the whole thing, let's talk about what we liked.
I think the music was very well to each scene, especially the startled scenes where he just jumps.
Yeah, I mean, I like the kill scenes, and it wasn't very graphic, it wasn't very gory, but there was a lot of suspense. The cinematography is really good. There's a lot of scenes in like dark rooms and long shots of the street and the house, and creepy watching Mike Myers just kind of like move around from place to place, and then before the big attack you hear his breathing, you know? You hear his breathing in that mask. Another thing I liked, look, they didn't shy away from showing some titties. That was really great to see nudity again. And the girls were all pretty. All the girls were pretty in this film, right?
Yeah, very pretty.
PJ Souls was a little tiny top, but they still look pretty good. I'm like, dang, look at those.
I'd like to see bigger breasts.
Larger breasts are always better. I'm not gonna lie, you know, we're men like that. So I guess that's like one of the things we didn't like about the film. We needed some, you know, maybe a little bit more of that, but it was enough for me, I guess. Is there anything you didn't like about the movie?
Well, bits and pieces of overacting.
Yeah, I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis is really young in this film, right?
Yes, she's very young.
And it seemed like she did a little overacting here and there, right?
Yes, along with the other girls in the movie.
I thought PJ Souls, the one that's killed by Mike Myers, but he's got the sheet over his head.
Oh yeah.
I thought she was amazing. I thought she did the best job. The one that's gets caught in the laundry room, trying to get out the window. Yeah. She was probably like I don't know, like the worst actor in the film. The little kids were good. It was neat to see that in this movie, John Carpenter decided to have the kids watching The Thing from another world. And you know, you gotta wonder, like when Carpenter threw that in this film, was he already thinking about making this, like remaking that movie The Thing? You know? Maybe. 1 to 5, 5 being the best. What do we give Halloween? The 1978 original Halloween. What do you give Halloween?
I will give it a solid 4.
Wow, a 4. Man, I'll tell you, that's a good score. You know? Oh man, I've given this some thought. I've watched this movie so many times over the years. Gosh, this is probably like my 10th time watching this movie. You know what? I'm gonna give this movie a 5. This movie gets a solid 5. You'd be hard pressed to find a better slasher film than this. There's others that I like more, but this is, it's stylistic, it's classy, it's suspenseful, menacing, Mike Myers, the boogeyman. So yeah, a solid 5. Think of anything else you want to add?
I really like the part of at the end of the movie, all you can hear is his breathing while they're panning to different scenes of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Especially when they showed where his body landed and he's gone.
Yeah, when Donald Pleasence, and he runs to the balcony, looks over at Mike Myers isn't there. You know, like they said, you can't kill the boogeyman. And you think about it, all these years later, I mean, what is it, 44, 45, 46 years later, Mike Myers is still running around killing people. So, yeah. Well, thank you for doing this with me.
Oh, you're welcome.
We're going to watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre next and see what the Iceman thinks of that. And maybe finish our drink set. We're here at Barnes & Noble. We're going to go look at the Criterion collection in the back, see what movies they got, and that's it. Magazine I found. How cool is this? Look, it's got a whole section on the Terrifier. I'm sure all of you guys love Art the Clown. Boy, has this guy taken over or what? I mean, Art the Clown makes, you know, Jason and Freddy and them look like Mary Poppins, right? He is vicious. He is a mean SOB. Oh, this cool stuff.
The brutality of his killings.
Oh yeah, it's just, and the camera doesn't shy away. It shows all kinds of shit being cut up and blood and guts. So that's it. Until next time. Cheers. Unless you have some other things you want to say. All right, awesome.